A backyard trellis, just kind of off the top of our heads. We did a little sketch. We started off with these probably 9.5, 10-inch diameter telephone poles that we got from your local water slide park for free. Myself, I'm an electrical contractor, and we're building this in my son-in-law's backyard, Steve Pleiss. And we've designed it to be something like this right here. And it's about 9 to 10 feet tall. Built ourselves a little template right here. So we cut all the ends, as you can see. Both sides. This side over here too. Put a level line up. And ordered some bolts online. Got a great deal. These right here are 4x10s by 8 feet long. And these down here are cross members, are 4x6s by 6 feet long probably. We've got one of the bolts right here going through all the way through to the other side. There's 2 supports. And we decided to, we were going to countersink these holes, but it took too long, so we just notched it out. It's going to hold it just fine. I think we're going to be able to park a Volkswagen up here when we're done.
I think so.
So anyway, that's kind of the process right now. We designed it on paper, and this is the first step.
So the hardware we're using is 14-inch bolts and 12-inch bolts, and they're 3/4 inch in diameter, and they're we got them from Portland Bolt.
You got the heavy-duty washer in there.
We got the heavy pressure fit, and
they're galvanized coated.
Galvanized, and that's what we used was Portland Bolt. They were very handy, and the guy was very helpful. So that's it for the hardware.
Okay, so we just got the second set of supports up there, the final set. And as you can see, we're using a ledger board there, I guess that's what it's called, to hold it level against the height that's supposed to go where the string is up there. And then we ran another string up here.
You can't really see.
There's a string here, and we tied it at both ends. That way the middle supports can go up. So we ran this string up here, and it's horizontal with the far ends. So when we put the middle pieces in, we raise them or lower them until it touches the string, and then you'll see we'll put our stringers up after that.
Okay.
As you can see, we got these temporary braces that holds this end up because we obviously don't have a post here to support these. We use these beam clamps, or not beam clamps, but wood clamps up here. And we're about ready to drill the holes with a 3/4 inch or 7/8 inch paddle spade bit, extra long, to go through the 9 or 10 inch telephone poles. And if you take a look at that other post, you could see them going through the top of the telephone pole. And then we countersunk the washers.
These are the mushroom head 3/4 inch, 14-inch bolts. We got 2 14s there, and a 14 that you'll eventually see come down here. That's for the main brace. And the one coming down is 12 inches. And as you can see, throwing that 3/4 inch, we're going to go in halfway on one side and halfway in on the other side.
Okay, I'm going to get it going.
Okay, go ahead. Okay.
So this is how we're doing our countersink. Got a hole saw, whatever size it takes to
countersink
for this here. See how it fits?
Sweet.
It's the same size right here, see? Alright. So then what we're doing is chiseling it out the old-fashioned way until we get a flat surface. Something like this. And then I'm going to go ahead and pound the bolt back through.
And voila.
And we're gonna put that on there, put our bolt on there. If I had it ready, which I don't, which is typical.
There you go.
I got the bolt. Slap it on there, bolt it up. Take some channel locks or I think it's an 1.25 inch socket. Tighten it down, and it's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
You just make a ramp for your Volkswagen so you can park it up there. Okay, so we're on.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we failed to mention was we sunk these posts, these 10-inch round posts, in the ground about 4.5 to 5 feet, just because it would take the load off of here. And then we ran a string line here. I don't know if you can see it. And we were running all our boards off of the string line. Everything is pressure treated in the brown instead of the green, because I think the green looks horrible. These right here are 2x6s, as straight as you can get them, but they warp real easy in the rain, so watch out. And these here are 4x10s. And these right here, the cross members, these are 4x6s. And everything's pressure treated except for the posts. And this is what we got done today. It's been a long day, and it's providing quite a bit of shade.
Yep.
These 2x6s are toe-nailed on each side into the 4x10s, and it's holding really well, really well. So that's it for today, and we'll see you soon.
See ya. Finished product. I treated the caps and all the ends, everything that was cut or exposed with wood treatment. And it's about 3 o'clock, and as you can see, it's providing a pretty good amount of shade in this backyard. Usually we come out here around 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and it's usually when it's the hottest, so this umbrella provides a certain amount of shade, but it's not as much as this trellis is now providing. So lessons learned: each one of these posts that we sunk is not exactly the same length, so when we started spreading out the boards, they weren't all evenly or exactly spaced. As you can see in the reflection, they're not exactly spaced apart, so that was one of the lessons learned. The next lesson learned was when I was cutting these tips here with the template, the unit that I had wasn't powerful enough, so Craftsman just didn't cut it, so I had to get a commercial grade jig that was able to cut completely through it, and I was able to do that with the Ryobi commercial kind of flavor, which was around $70 or $80 instead of the $25 special. I planted some wisteria that'll hopefully, as time goes by, you can see it's snaking and curling its way up, and hopefully will provide quite a bit of additional shade. I'll have to cut that back on a pretty regular basis. So this is pretty much it. Thanks to my father-in-law, Chris Gardner, who helped me assemble this. It was probably approximately, I would say, $1,200 for all the materials, or about $100 in the hardware, and probably about another, I don't know, $1,100 worth or so of the lumber. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and that's it.